Oh my goodness, it cannot be easy, can it? It just cannot be easy with the Cleveland Browns. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Benchwarmer Sports. Hopefully, you guys are having a terrific Friday. Sorry about the non uploads for this week, but we got the Browns versus Colts game vlog from Indianapolis. That's coming out tomorrow. We also have coming off the bench. That's going to be due later tonight. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Make sure you guys have your notifications turned on so you guys know when I go live later on tonight. But I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts about the recent Deshaun Watson thing. Now, I already understand we did another video earlier a couple of weeks ago about what is going on with Deshaun Watson and his shoulder. But we've been having a lot more information come out about Deshaun, about what's been going on with him and the team and his status and his mindset, and about what the Browns are doing, and more importantly, what they aren't doing in terms of, you know, pretty much improving on the worst part about the team, and that is the quarterback play. Because the Browns, if you guys do not know, they are the 32nd ranked quarterback class room in the entire NFL. They are worse than Zach Wilson. They are worse than Tyrod Taylor. They are bad. They are the worst quarterback room in the NFL. And a lot of, I want to say hubbub, but a lot of yelling and screaming from Browns fans these last couple of weeks has been, you got to go out and get a quarterback. You've got to go out there to the trade market, to the free agency market. You've got to find your quarterback. You've got to find a different quarterback in order to try and spice things up, because the Browns, as they are currently constructed, they are the number one defense in the league. They are the second best special teams unit in the league, but they're 30th in offense. They're bad on offense. They are elite on the defensive side and the special team side of the ball in all those facets of the game. Offensively, they are terrible. They're terrible. They are bad. They've only got one touchdown to a wide receiver, and that's to Amari Cooper from the Tennessee game. That's how bad they've been. That is how bad they have been. But we have been seeing a lot more Browns fans trying to get the team to get another quarterback. And I am 100% on board with the idea of getting a guy like Jacoby Brissett back from the Commanders, trying, see if you can get him for a fifth round pick maybe, because the Commanders are not really going to go anywhere this year. Sam Howell, the team went off to a 3-1 start. Now they're 3-4. They've lost 3 straight. They're not looking pretty good. They're not looking like they're going to go anywhere in terms of the NFC playoffs. They're not going to try and fight for the division. They're going to be stuck with another year of, Riverboat Ron. But that is one guy I would try and make a trade for. The problem is that there are many different reporters, from Mary Kay Cabot to Adam Schefter, who flat out came out and said the Browns are not looking for anybody else. They're not looking for anybody else. We're stuck with PJ Walker and DTR as your backup quarterbacks. At least for the time being. Now, right now, this is on a Friday afternoon. Trade deadline doesn't happen until Tuesday at 4. So there's, 3-4 days where the Browns and Andrew Berry can come up with some deals. But right now, Mary Kay Cabot, Zach Jackson, a bunch of different Browns reporters, Adam Schefter from the ESPN, right now they said there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on in terms of them searching for a quarterback. Now, they've been, Mary Kay Cabot had a report that, they should go out and try and get Jacoby Brissett from the commies. But all other indications look like they're not gonna do anything. They're not gonna move. And that here is the key issue with the Cleveland Browns right now. Andrew Berry if you guys do not know, and if some of you have watched me for long enough, you guys probably already know. I'm not that big of a fan of Andrew Berry. I think he has done some good moves. I think he has done some decent moves, like with Dustin Hopkins, the other D Hop. DeJuan Jones, I think, has been a really good pick. Martin Emerson has been a really good pick. JOK. But this guy has made a lot of mistakes as well. And we are seeing right now where a mistake by Andrew Berry in terms of getting rid of a proven backup quarterback, maybe not proven, but an experienced backup quarterback in Josh Dobbs, has come back to bite him in the ass. Now, I'm not saying that if we had Josh Dobbs, we'd be winning more better than what PJ Walker has done for us. I'm not saying that at all. But I think you have to say Josh Dobbs is at least a little bit better than PJ Walker. And you would not have thrown DTR to the Wolves against the Baltimore Ravens with only a 2-hour notice beforehand, before game time. I think we're seeing the repercussions of getting rid of a proven backup quarterback, an experienced backup quarterback, like a third into the season. So that's number one. The second part of the problem that we're seeing, or at least that we know of right now, because like I said, we're 4 days removed until the trade deadline starts, so anything can happen, right? Anything is possible within these next 4 days of, next 72 hours, next whatever, 196 hours. So Andrew Berry can be on the phone right now. Andrew Berry can be on the phone looking for another quarterback. He can be looking, seeing what Ryan Tannehill is doing in Tennessee. I don't want Ryan Tannehill. Don't get me wrong. I do not want Ryan Tannehill. But see what's going on, what their price tag is for Ryan Tannehill. What's going on with Jacoby Brissett? Do you try and see what's going on with, Carson Wentz in the free agency market? I hope not. I don't want Carson Wentz at all. He's terrible. But this is the situation that we're in. And if the reports are true by all these different reporters and all these different outlets that the Browns are not going to be pursuing another quarterback, and instead we're going to be relying on PJ Walker for the next at least couple of weeks, in my opinion, I think Deshaun Watson should sit another couple of weeks in order to get his body right and his shoulder right. I mean, we're going to see this is going to be the consequences of Andrew Berry's actions or inaction. PJ Walker is going to be the manifest of Andrew Berry's decision making for this season. That is the big takeaway for me. The success of PJ Walker and the success of the Browns underneath PJ Walker while Deshaun is rehabbing and getting better and getting that rotator cuff and that shoulder better. This stretch with PJ Walker is going to be I don't want to say reference or I'm trying to figure out the word I'm looking for, but it's going to be a way for us to view Andrew Berry and his decision making for this season, because he decided, and I don't want to say it's his fault that Josh Dobbs, because hindsight's 2020. Everybody, including myself, every Browns fan was saying DTR should be the backup because he has been way better in the preseason. I do not fault him for thinking that, but getting rid of Josh Dobbs was definitely a mistake. Could have slid him down to third string, maybe even brought him back up to second string. But what PJ Walker and the Browns do while PJ Walker's the quarterback, while Deshaun's out, this is going to be it's going to be a checklist or a report card on Andrew Berry. That's the way I'm looking at it right now. Now, I hope that Andrew Berry is out there talking to other teams, talking to other quarterbacks, trying to see if there's another guy out there who is better than PJ Walker, who has more experience, better stats, I hope he's doing that. I hope the Browns are doing that. But if these reports are true and the Browns are willing to ride or die with PJ Walker, you better, Andrew Berry better hope this dude leads to wins. Because right now, the 49ers win is looking pretty good. It's still decent to me. But that Colts win, you cannot win like that ever again this season. You cannot. The football gods went your way last week against the Colts. They are not going to do that ever again, especially after what Jim Irsay did yesterday, after he revealed what the NFL told him and what the NFL said about those two calls in the fourth quarter in the red zone. Those refs do not want to see that ever happen to them again. And they are not going to give you those calls like they did in Indianapolis. So Andrew Berry better be counting his stars, better be hoping that PJ Walker plays better, and he better be hoping that the Browns continue to win while he's quarterback, because if not, things are going to be looking pretty dicey for Andrew Berry. And it's not going to be pretty when the season ends. I also hope he's going to be looking at Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry out there, you want to get him for a third and a fifth? Please, for the love of God. I hope to God that they are making that move too. If you can get Derrick Henry on this team, you are going to be replacing Nick Chubb for the season. His production is going to be almost as good, if not better, than Nick Chubb's. It's just fact. It's just fact. I hope that's the other move that he's trying to make, because if I'm Andrew Berry, if I'm anybody in that building in Berea, I'm on that phone with Tennessee saying, what can we give you for Derrick Henry? Because if you can get Derrick Henry on this football team, even with PJ Walker as quarterback, this team goes exponentially way better. It does way better. Now you can rely on Derrick Henry. You don't need to necessarily rely on him as much as Tennessee may rely on him with like 35 carries or 30 carries a game. But you want to drop him down to 20, give Jerome Ford like 10, Kareem 5, make Pierre Strong your kick return and your punt return guy. That is perfect for me, in my opinion. I think that's what they should do. But we'll see. We will see. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. And if you hit that like button, it helps us out a ton in the algorithm. So make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Also, if you guys want to be extra generous, there's my Cash App down here at the bottom of the screen. It's the best way you guys can donate to this channel. You also can do memberships. You can join the channel. And we're gonna be doing a lot more channel memberships and membership-only videos coming up soon. So if you guys do want to support the channel, guys going to want to get exclusive content, make sure you guys join as members of the channel. Also, we do super chat and super thanks, So that's another way you guys can donate and contribute to the channel. But thank you guys so much for your support over the last couple of weeks. I appreciate it. I apologize once again for not getting as many videos out as I would like. I just have been pretty busy. But thank you guys so much for all of your support. And I will talk to you guys all later tonight for Coming Off the Bench. Take care.